So inside a structure fire, with the fuels that we're dealing with these days that are plastic-based, petroleum-based, we get very heavy dark smoke that comes off of what's burning inside. Banks down to the floor, very high heat. And then in the equipment that we're wearing, our senses are pretty decreased. It's hot, it's dark, it's hard to see what you're doing. So we have multiple ways to stay oriented and to navigate through a building like that. It starts with our outside size up. So most firefighters get pretty good at looking at a building and being able to read a building, particularly residential, based on window location, size of windows. From the outside, we typically have a decent idea of how a structure is laid out. So that helps us stay oriented when we're searching inside. And then we have tools that we can use to our advantage. So we have a thermal imaging camera that allows us to see different heat signatures within a structure and helps us navigate through the smoke. We can search off of a rope or a line. We can search off the hose. So it's kind of our trail of breadcrumbs. So it allows us to work our way through the structure. As long as we're in contact with that rope or that hose line, we can turn around and follow that back out to the outside of the structure. Going back to basic fire training of staying oriented along a wall, we'll decide we're either going to go what we call a right-hand search or a left-hand search. So for instance, on a right-hand search, we keep our right hand or our right foot, something contacting the wall on our right side. And that allows us, we'll stay to the wall, searching out into the middle of the floor, but staying in contact with that wall. That way, if anything changes, we need to leave rapidly, bring a victim out, things like that. All we have to do is reverse that process, and we follow left hand along that wall, and we can go back to our exit. It's just training. It's repetition, and building muscle memory. That all helps when the real call drops.